Water run away, my oh, away.
Water run away, me. And I remember Bamise. Water run away, me. Water run away, me.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Nigerians all over the world. Good morning to all the mothers and all our good fathers and loved ones. May you never experience what we are experiencing now.
You think the pain is over? The pain is not yet over. It can never be over. 2-3 days ago, I was with my parents. Both of them were down. My dad was collecting, what's it called now? Drip that he has never taken in his entire life. My dad is 84 years old. They killed the man while he's still living. They took away his love child, the love child of the family.
My mother and my father, our two parents, they got this child, Bamise, in their old age. My mother was 50 plus before she conceived Bamise. At that tender age of hers, and now, as a mother, I believe when you conceive, and when your pregnancy is within 2 or 3 months and you lose that child, even when the pregnancy is 9 months and you lose that child, you would cry bitterly that you lost a precious one. Not to talk of a child that you carry the pregnancy for 9 or any month that you carry the pregnancy for, and you deliver this child. A year the child is not dead, 2 years the child is not dead, primary school, secondary school, and now she's learning, coming home to go and pay a surprise visit, but they turn a surprise visit to another thing, to a mourning. He promised my dad. My dad was expecting him, but we saw Her Excellency. Why? Because we cried out. We are not making noises, but we are making sense to fight for the justice of my junior sister Bamise and justice for all, so that this will not happen to you and I again.
But surprisingly, up to this moment, we have not seen anything concrete that reflects the revelation inside the bus that Bamise did. Bamise revealed to us that the place we thought was safe was actually an haven for kidnappers to thrive, for murderers, for ritualists to thrive in our society. It was an organized crime. But thank God for the smartness of Bamise. Every evidence that is needed is inside the voice notes and the video call she did. Why was it only Andrew so far that has been told?
Why the family had felt very uncomfortable with the Lagos State government, and have approached the organization to seek a permission from Lagos State government to prosecute this matter. We sent a letter to them yesterday, the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Lagos State, that's Moyosoro Nigbanjo Esquire, SAN, asking for fiat to prosecute, because in the reasonable view of the family, you won't really be a good prosecutor if you are prosecuting yourself. The Lagos State government, via its agency, via its officials, are involved in this matter. And you could see the interesting, I would say, curious manner in which the police were claiming to parade this gentleman, alleged murderer, who was changing clothes like a chameleon and looking quite refreshed and relaxed and all that, and donning the toga of the corporation.
After the 9th day that they murdered my sister, they brought him out shaven. They shaved him, make him look nice. He looked so nice that he came out with the Lagos State staff t-shirt boldly. They've already teach him what to say, and he's saying it the way they have already told him to. It's never a surprise anyway.
Is that as today, the autopsy report had been conducted, the pathology outcome has not been received. The autopsy report was conducted about a month ago, April 1, more than a month ago, about 36 days ago. And since then, we're making demand requests. It's not out.
Justice has to be done. There is an adage that says in Yoruba language that tí ìkà bá dájọ́ ìkà, tí ìkà bá ṣẹjọ́ ìkà kọ́ ló máa dájọ́ yẹn. You can't kill our sister, our loved one, and think you will still be the one to judge. No. We want you to handle the case to our lawyers here. That is what we want, and that is what we request for.
Documents that we manage, even though they've claimed that they are partnering with us, and want to thank them. That is the Lagos State Ministry of Justice. But there are a lot of things that are not too okay. To the best of our knowledge, as we have been informed reliably and decently so by members of the family, the earliest reports of this matter to the police have excluded from the bundle of what we call proof of information. They have been excluded. The earliest reports about this incident, they have been excluded, and that's not good enough. It's not a matter of homicide section straight to Yaba. Yaba was a referral police formation in respect of this crime. Akinpelu police station was one of the stations visited and lodged at the earliest instance. That's another police station. None of these, Ebutero police station, none of these was put forward in the bundle. And then we look at even the charge itself. These are issues. When you go to the charge, you find out that this gentleman accused of murder is also accused of rape in the same one charge of two different people on two different occasions. Fears and concerns that the Lagos State Ministry will not consciously or unconsciously, wittingly or unwittingly, not do a proper job. And so they've requested the Radical Agenda movement in the Nigerian Bar Association by its members, legal firms associated with it, to seek for fiat so that a more independent, because not only must justice be done, it must be seen to be done. It's not like Yoruba people say, Ọlọ́run rí inú mi, kò tó èèyàn rí inú mi. It's only God that knows the intent of man. Man himself will live by impression, and impressions are by far more important than reality. The impression that must be created among the people, like some people are asking, it seems that dying, to use our local parlance, they say, want to die case, they have died that case. Nobody's hearing anything about it again and all that. And for all these reasons we have given, can we really say that the prosecution can start? Is it ripened? Is it mature? Do you have everything in hand to go on and do a successful prosecution of the murder of a promising young lady who could well tomorrow have been a mother of the country. Nobody knows the destiny of anybody so brutally cut down in the prime of life. And that is why we are here. And in the documents we've given you, there are copies of what we sent, everything we sent to government, the letter of instruction to Ramimba, an appeal to Ramimba to come to their aid, and then the letter specifically to the Winners Don't Speak Chambers, because Ramimba being not a legal firm, cannot ask for fiat. And then our own letter to the Attorney General yesterday, packaging everything together to their authorities. That though we are not antagonizing them. We are not antagonizing, but we are here to present and preserve the interest of the dead citizen by his family. Family feels that government is one way or the other inadequate by the circumstances surrounding not only the dead
Forever, solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Aluta!
Continue.
Aluta!
Continue.
Aluta!
Continue.
Victoria!
Asata.
Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Let them hear.
Justice for Bamise. Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè.
Justice for Bamise. Water run away.